Welcome back, friends, to the seas of the Deadfire archipelago. Today we're going to probably try either to go for Neketaka or maybe we'll just sail around a bit. But we need to get more supplies and we need to get more money, so we don't have that right now. It's probably wiser to sail to Neketaka, wherever that is. It is here, it seems. There's other things we could go for. But first we want to reach Neketaka, stock up a little bit, and see what we can do. Up there. A lot of things we can discover. Oh, look at that! Whoa, what's going on? We have our surgeon working, yes, little Luca. Our novice cook. Oh, she's injured. She shouldn't be injured. She shouldn't be working then, here. Or rather mad. We have our seasoned cook here. And you can rest. You can rest. Novice helpsman and novice deckhand. Now he's a deckhand and cannoneer. And he's just a deckhand, yeah. Let's go for the specialized ones in here. Yeah, Elcga is a surgeon and cannoneer, okay. Surgeon deckhand, I don't know. A surgeon cannoneer and a cannoneer. Let's see, he's a cannoneer and a deckhand, cannoneer and a helmsman. I don't like to have a surgeon here. He should be ready to replace someone. I mean, if our surgeon needs healing, then we need him as a surgeon and not injured. On the other hand, we have deckhands enough, right? So, Chitupek will go here and be our cannoneer. We have Beardul here, our boatswain and helmsman. I'd rather have maybe Eothas here, because we only have one boatswain. But we have two helmsmen, so, and a couple of cannoneers, so it should be okay like that way, probably. And look at that, we need more food. Oh. Yeah, I guess we need to spend like all of it, all that we have. We don't want the morale to drop. So let's go for the good stuff. Let's go for the good stuff and sail directly over to Neketaka. Oh. And now?
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000 bells ringing all at once. You are alone.
No, we're not alone. We're on that ship. Oh, are we?
And then, you are not.
Oh, come on, the gods again.
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Berath, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus. And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Berath settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Eothas's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
Ah. Let's be miffed. I can't follow Eothas around if you're going to keep dragging my soul into the beyond whenever the whim takes you.
I will send your soul back to the wheel should the whim take me.
Well, you need it. You need me.
Her wan face contorts into what on mortal kith might be called a smile. On her, the effect is more akin to a rotting pumpkin caving in upon itself.
Do not give me cause to doubt your commitment, Watcher.
Is that a threat? We'll have to watch what we can do about this. Yeah, he's stomping around the Deadfire, yanking up souls like a giant Adra soul magnet.
The pallid knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Berath dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped, ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire.
You know what I just think? That maybe Eothas wants to do something good, as much bad as he's done. Maybe he wants to dismantle the gods. And that's why they're so keen on following him. Maybe we should help him.
The goddess Wodika strides forward.
Does Eothas frighten you, Berath? He should. Magran subdued Eothas' influence once before, and yet he returned.
So that's Magran?
From out of Wodika's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face, where his nose once was. He does not speak, but stares up at Wodika, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Wodika steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Eothas now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the pallid knight from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
Oh, come on, the moon. That had failed once before. The gods are not really the ones you want to deal with, right? Given her relationship with the moon, I doubt Ondra would approve of that plan.
Wodika throws her head back and laughs. The sound is a dry, rasping bark.
Ondra could do with a new act. Her current one has grown rather stale.
Where are the other gods, by the way?
They see to their own affairs. You will speak to them in time, should you have the need.
So it's the 5 of you. Oh, that's so suspicious.
The figure beside the aspect of Berath flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword.
You are the kith who attempted to convince my priest Durance that I conspired with Wodika's mad ploy to seize power. You failed, of course.
A ribbon of smoke curls from the corner of her mouth, and she turns her attention about to Wodika. Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Eothas that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world.
She seems reasonable in that.
I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now. To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
What kind of precautions do you suggest, Magran?
Magran looks at you as one might a wayward gob of spit on one's shoe.
It is no business of yours what the gods decide.
Another of the silent figures steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
Eothas has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
What if he intends to betray you? Yeah, let's lead them astray.
Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Eothas' return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wedeka suggests, and crush him into the earth.
So is that left side is the bad gods, the right side is the good gods, and Berath is the balance?
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
Yeah, we killed a whole temple of Skull followers in Pillars of Eternity 1.
Ah, and here is the Watcher who wiped dear desperate Alice's mind. You could have let my followers help her kill the man who tormented her. But you did not. Curious.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Yeah, let's be on the side of Eothas a bit, actually. Attempting to end Eothas may only make things worse.
Your point is well made, little Watcher. If self-evident, Eothas has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault. However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice.
And what's the point of this?
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Eothas cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Magran grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Magran stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
His children? I don't understand
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magran's direction.
She said something she shouldn't have said. Ha!
Magran speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
But now we know it.
Wodeka waves the gods to silence.
Eothas gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Eothas, other than decisive, final action.
Nah, there's no cause to act.
Your opinion is unasked for, but noted. We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Creepy.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
Why? This is bullshit. Let's play nice now. For the show, I'll do what I can.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time.
Whoa, showing her
You
might.
blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin. Alone.
Whoa. That is definitely very, very creepy. Oh, hey there.
I'll see it.
What do we have here? A torch, an orange cape, potions. Oh, fragments. Fragments, yes. We can hold this. What is that? Scroll of binding web. A letter from Orfra. Kevaver Forgedawn. I hope this letter finds you in good health. It has been many summers now since you first arrived in Gilded Vale. Oh yeah, Gilded Vale. Much has changed in those years, but I will never forget the kindness you showed me. Yeah, that was a woman who was pregnant, and we kind of helped her getting a good child. The gods have blessed me with a son. He's healthy and strong, and already so curious. All of Gilded Vale dotes upon him. I've told him of you. He asks constantly after the Watcher who restored his spirit and hopes one day to meet you. Until then, know that we keep you in our prayers. Your most grateful servant, Orfra. Nice. Nice. We'll keep that letter with us. It's a good letter. It's a good letter. And you. The color on this tub ain't half bad. That's Vela. Chitupek. Can we talk to Chit? No, it needs something, Captain. Ah, yeah. That's so good.
Leave it to me.
Can hang around with
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see. This is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple.
Shorty wraps her sickle against her thigh as she studies the boat's layout. Satisfied by whatever she sees, she tilts her head to you with a small smile.
Tell me what's on your mind?
What are your thoughts on Eothas?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
Right now? Shorty taps a finger to her lips and hums thoughtfully. After. I mean now.
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Eothas as well. Why not? But Eothas died. And death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
So the darkness is burning inside him. That sounds kind of crazy. Let's speak of something else.
No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening.
That's all.
I'm glad we talked.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Who else do we have here? Hema, Shield Sister Delia, Anisi. What a fine day, he says. And we leveled up. Oh. What a nice way. Let's see what we can do. We would like athletics and sleight of hand. Athletics a little bit more. Then we want bluff and intimidation. Maybe let's go for intimidation a little bit more. And now, an ability for one class. Again. Into the fray. We could lunge into battle. I don't know. Question about the style is definitely something. Confident aim. 30% of grace is converted to hits with proficient weapons. That's certainly very useful. And about a rogue, what can we have there? Dirty fighting. Hits converted to crits. Yeah, more critical hits are pretty good. Blinding strike is good. Confident aim. Not yet, I guess. Not yet. But what we always want to have is dirty fighting. Hits into critical hits. Let's go for that. We fight dirty. And now, thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, my friends, and happy gaming. We'll sail on, no doubt. We'll sail on.